So starting with the model of the heart, you have your apex right here, which is a point, and then the base is a line that divides your whole heart from your arteries and vessels. Starting with your anterior portion, we're going to go over the veins. So you see there's this red right here. This artery is called an interventricular artery. Interventricular artery. And then this blue one, this is called the great cardiac vein. So red is interventricular artery, blue is your great cardiac vein. And you see this artery starting from your interventricular artery, and then this one, how it goes around. This is called your circumflex artery. Circumflex means to go around. Circumflex artery. And then the blue one, as it follows down and goes into the back, right here, this big one right here, this is called your coronary sinus. The coronary sinus is in the back, the posterior. Okay. Your right coronary artery is going to be on your right hand side, and it's this red artery. So right coronary artery. Okay. And then you have your right auricle, left auricle, and then moving on, you have your pulmonary trunk. With your following your pulmonary trunk, you have your pulmonary artery, and pulmonary veins right here. These two are opposite. So this is an artery, these are veins. Now following your aorta, you have your ascending aorta, and following your ascending aorta, you have your aortic arch, because it arches over. And then following down, you have your descending aorta, descends down. Now coming back from ascending aorta to aortic arch, you have three arteries on top. Your first one is your brachiocephalic artery. Next is your left common carotid artery, right there. And then here, next to your left common carotid artery, is your left subclavian artery. One way to memorize it is buy cheap stuff. Brachiocephalic artery, left common carotid artery, and your left subclavian artery. Now, following over here, you have your vena cava. So you have your superior vena cava right here, and your inferior vena cava, which is on the bottom. Following your superior vena cava, you have your brachiocephalic veins right here. And then this is going to be your, let's get confused with this one. It's going to, okay. So this is your right brachiocephalic vein, and this is going to be your left brachiocephalic vein. Okay. Opening the heart now to the chambers. You have your right atrium, right ventricle, because this is the right side. Then following over here, you have your left atrium, left ventricle. Okay. And then following, you have these valves, the white ones right here. Over here, you have your tricuspid valve. Tricuspid valve, and over here on your left-hand side is your bicuspid valve. One way to memorize it is try it before you buy it. Try it, tricuspid valve, buy it, bicuspid valve. Okay, and you see these little strings that are attached to the valves? These little strings are called your chordae tendineae. And what your chordae tendineae is they're attached to the walls of your heart. And what attaches them is the papillary muscle. So chordae tendineae is attached to the papillary muscles. The papillary muscles hold on to the chordae tendineae. Okay. Next, we're going to go over the semilunar valves. You have two semilunar valves. There's aortic semilunar valve and pulmonary semilunar valve. Aortic semilunar valve, aorta. Aortic semilunar valve. So it's going to be, you can't really see it, right there. This is your aortic semilunar valve, because it goes into the aorta. And then over here, pulmonary semilunar valve. So it's in your pulmonary trunk. So pulmonary semilunar valve. And then that's it. That should be it.
Thank you.